In a distant future, humanity had transcended its terrestrial origins and joined the galactic community as one of countless species scattered across star systems. The United Galactic Senate, an interstellar governing body representing thousands of civilizations, had long regarded humans with curiosity bordering on suspicion. To most aliens, humans were an enigma. They seemed harmless enough at first glance, but their rapid technological advancement and unpredictable behavior made them difficult to categorize. Humans weren't the strongest species in the galaxy, far from it. Their physiology was fragile compared to the armored exoskeletons of the Krell or the towering bulk of the Zorathians. Nor were they particularly intelligent by universal standards. While human ingenuity was undeniable, other races, like the telepathic Luminaris, could solve problems in milliseconds. Yet, despite these apparent weaknesses, humans had managed to carve out a significant niche for themselves within the cosmos. The Senate's unease grew when reports began filtering in about strange encounters with human diplomats and explorers. These accounts described something unsettling: humans being nice, not just polite or courteous, but overwhelmingly kind to the point of absurdity. It started innocuously, a delegation offering free medical aid to a struggling colony, or engineers volunteering their time to repair damaged infrastructure without asking for compensation. But soon, entire sectors of space found themselves inundated with human generosity. At first, no one thought much of it. After all, altruism wasn't unheard of in the galaxy. Many species practiced forms of mutual aid, though usually within their own communities. What set humans apart was the sheer scale and persistence of their goodwill. Entire fleets of ships, brimming with supplies, would arrive unannounced, bearing gifts ranging from advanced farming equipment to custom-built habitats tailored to alien biology. Human emissaries would smile warmly while insisting there was no need to repay us, and then vanish before anyone could protest. This pattern repeated itself across dozens of worlds, leaving behind grateful populations and deeply confused leaders. Why were humans doing this? What did they want? No matter how many times officials tried to pin down human ambassadors for answers, the response was always the same: "It's just what we do." But nothing in the universe came without strings attached, or so everyone believed. Surely there had to be some ulterior motive behind this relentless kindness. Rumors spread through the Senate chambers. Some speculated that humans were secretly amassing resources under the guise of charity. Others whispered that humanity was conducting social experiments, manipulating cultures to suit their mysterious agenda. A few even feared that the constant influx of human aid was part of a subtle colonization effort designed to make dependent worlds reliant on Earth's technology. Concerned by these developments, the Senate convened an emergency session to address the growing unease. Representatives from various species gathered in the grand amphitheater of the Galactic Council Hall, their diverse forms filling the room with a kaleidoscope of colors, textures, and bioluminescent glows. At the center of the chamber stood Senator Vrenkthar, a member of the insectoid Xyloth race, known for his sharp intellect and diplomatic acumen. "Honorable colleagues," Vrenkthar began, his mandibles clicking softly as he spoke, "we cannot ignore the evidence any longer. Humanity's actions defy logic. We must determine whether their intentions are benign or if we face a threat unlike any we have encountered before." A murmur rippled through the assembly. While many shared Vrenkthar's concerns, others argued against jumping to conclusions. Senator Xylora, a shimmering aquatic entity who communicated via resonant hums, floated forward in her containment sphere. "Perhaps we are misinterpreting their behavior," she suggested. "Could it be possible that humans simply care?" The idea was met with skepticism. Care? In the cutthroat politics of the galaxy, such notions were considered naive at best, and dangerous at worst. Still, Xylora's words lingered in the air, planting seeds of doubt among those present. To resolve the matter once and for all, the Senate decided to send a fact-finding mission to observe humans directly. A team of seasoned diplomats, scientists, and analysts was assembled and dispatched to Earth, humanity's homeworld. Upon arrival, they were greeted not with hostility or suspicion, but with open arms and an overwhelming barrage of hospitality. From the moment they landed, the alien delegation was bombarded with gestures of goodwill. Local officials insisted on giving them guided tours of cities, museums, and research facilities. Families invited them into their homes for meals, going out of their way to accommodate their dietary needs, even though replicator technology could easily provide suitable sustenance. Strangers smiled and waved, offering small tokens of friendship like handmade crafts or snacks. It was all terribly disarming and utterly baffling. The aliens struggled to reconcile this cheerful openness with the cunning strategists they had imagined humans to be. Were these displays genuine or some elaborate ruse? As days turned into weeks, the delegation delved deeper into human society, seeking answers. They visited schools where children learned about cooperation and empathy alongside science and history. They attended cultural festivals celebrating diversity and unity. They witnessed acts of selflessness, from volunteers cleaning up polluted rivers to strangers helping each other during emergencies. Everywhere they looked, humans seemed driven by an almost pathological desire to improve the lives of others, not just their own kind, but anyone they encountered. Yet beneath this veneer of kindness, the aliens couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. There was a quiet intensity to human interactions, a determination that bordered on obsession. When asked why they devoted so much energy to helping others, humans often shrugged and replied, "Because it's the right thing to do." But what did that mean exactly? And why did it feel so unsettling? The turning point came during a meeting with Dr. Elena Marquez, a renowned xenopsychologist and advisor to Earth's government. She welcomed the delegation warmly, serving them refreshments and engaging them in casual conversation before addressing the purpose of their visit. "I understand your concerns," she said, leaning back in her chair with a serene expression. "You've seen our actions and assume they must serve some hidden agenda. But let me assure you, there is none. Humans help because we believe in connection, in building bridges, in creating a better future, for everyone." Her words sounded sincere, yet there was an edge to them, a steely resolve that sent shivers down the spines of her listeners. One of the delegates, a reptilian diplomat named Sark, finally voiced the question gnawing at all of them. And, "What happens," he hissed, "when those bridges lead to conflict? When your ideals clash with reality?" Dr. Marquez smiled, a slow, deliberate curve of her lips that somehow conveyed both warmth and warning. "Then," she said softly, "we adapt and overcome." The delegation left Earth more confused than ever. On the surface, humans appeared benevolent, perhaps even admirable. But lurking beneath that facade was something primal, something fierce. It wasn't malice or greed, it was conviction. An unwavering belief in their ability to shape the universe according to their vision, no matter the cost. Back at the Galactic Senate, the findings were presented amidst heated debate. Some argued that humanity's kindness posed no real danger, dismissing fears as paranoia. Others countered that such blind optimism could destabilize entire regions, especially if humans refused to back down in the face of resistance. Ultimately, the Senate reached a chilling conclusion. Humans weren't scary because of what they did. They were scary because of why they did it. Their relentless pursuit of progress, their refusal to accept limitations, their willingness to sacrifice everything for their ideals, these qualities made them uniquely formidable. And the scariest part? They didn't even realize it. As the session adjourned, Senator Vrenkthar couldn't help but reflect on humanity's paradoxical nature. Perhaps caring wasn't weakness after all. Perhaps it was the most powerful weapon of all, and that thought terrified him.